Hi guys, Nige here. After seeing Ryan's videos, I thought I'd better do one and try and explain something that seems to be confusing a lot of people, DMX.
Alright, so let's start from the beginning. What's DMX? Pretty much, it's just a way of telling your lights what you want them to do. That's it. It's as simple and as hard as it gets. So, what do you need to do it? First of all, you need a controller. I've got my trusty eBay Chinese controller. For what I do, it's perfect. And of course, you need your lights. Once again, China up lights. I would have loved the Charvets, but the price wise, it just wasn't worth it. And then you need something to connect this to this. Me personally, I use an XLR cable. Look, I'll try and get that in shot. So that's it. 3-pin XLR. You're meant to use DMX cables. They're a lot dearer, but for what most DJs do, you get away with the XLR. Or you can use this, a wireless transmitter. Luckily my lights have a wireless receiver, so you can use this. Me personally, I use the XLR just because I feel safer with cables. From there, I can transmit from this one to this one, right around the room. So I don't need receivers on all of them because they've got them built in. Also a handy tip, if you've got fixtures up on a tree or a light stand or something, you can run out of this one up into your tree. So you don't need to buy extra receivers for that either. You can just piggyback straight from this up into your tree, and then you can use your XLR to go from fixture to fixture. The next thing you need to do is you need to give all your lights channels. Normally, that's worked out by your fixture or your light. These ones here, I've got them set to 10 channel. They can also be 6 channel. But then, I'm limited because my desk is fixed at 16 channels per light. So even though my light doesn't have 16 channels, this one here, if I come down to the fixtures or scanners as they're calling them here, number 1 takes up 16 channels. Number 2 takes up 17 to 32, and so on. So this dictates what my lights will be set at. So for this video, I've got this one set to channel 1, and I just went into the settings on that, and I've got my second light set to 17, so I can control them separately and do different things with them. Alternatively, if you don't have the luxury of a display or something like that, there's the old school way, which is dip switches. This one's where you need to read your manual to work out how to select your channels, but it's still the same thing. Okay, so I say that my light's 10 channels, but what does this mean? Well, I select the scanner. Channel 1 on my desk is intensity. Well, back way so you can actually see the light. The second channel is my red, followed by green, blue, then I've got my white. I'll bring the others down actually so you can see it. Got white, amber, ultraviolet. Then from there, I've got strobing, and so on and so on. It does colour chases and that sort of thing. Now you notice that I only had my light 1 selected and light 2 did nothing. So I can go the same for light 2, and I can make that do things without it affecting light 1, which is brilliant for if you want to do different colours around a room, or like I do a lot, I'll have all my colours set around the room, but when it's dance time, I'll make the ones around the dance floor do a chase, which is changing colours to the music without affecting the rest of the room, so Nana doesn't get too upset about everything flashing and giving her a headache. So how do we do this? Well, you go through and, sorry, I zoomed in too close. You select your colours, and then you save it to a scene. I'm not going to do it because I've already got the desk programmed, but it's that easy. Reset this, and then when I hit the scenes, lights change colours. From there, I go and I can make them, turn them into a chase. I use this desk in sound mode, so I'll just set it and forget it, and off it goes. You can program all your other things. You can program your scanners, you can program your lasers and all that, but it's so time consuming. Because as you saw, for every single colour you want, you have to go through and program it. With your movers, you need to go through and preset every selection, every spot you want it. It can take forever. And I'm only one man show, so for me, I find that running most of my lights on auto, plus having these washers on the chase, is perfect for what I do. One thing, when you're hooking them up on the back, you see it's the opposite to your audio. Audio, its male end goes into your speakers. On lighting, it's a female end that goes into your lights. I don't know why, but it just is. And it's that easy, guys. That's all there is to it. If you run into troubles, 9 times out of 10, it will be that you've got you selected to a different channel. So like on this one, if I select that to 15, then I'll select channel 1, and I bring the faders up. Actually, I'll change that. I'll bring it down to let's go 4 for a channel that's actually being used. So I'm thinking that I'm controlling channel 1, or white one. Bring that up, bring red, green, blue, then when I kick in the amber, red starts on fixture 2. Why? Because I've got it set to channel 4 instead of channel 17. So it's picking up certain signals for this. That's normally the biggest mistake you can make, is that your channels aren't set properly. Especially when you're using the dip switches, it can be so easy. But that's it, that's DMX. How easy is that? Give it a go if you're game.